It's never about you. No. Wiping a bit of hair off my camera there. It's not. It's not about you. Ooh, what happened there? Was that a golf ball or a duck? My name's John, by the way, am at South Surrey. I can't even think what, Morgan Heights I think would be the description. And I'm on the side of a golf course by the duck pond because it's sunny. Clouds looking a little ominous, but because it's sunny, we've had a few sunny days this week and I'm making the most of them. Did actually say it was going to rain. What do they know? That's what I tell you. Anyway, for those of you that don't know, this is the Marketing for Owners podcast. Not actually sure how you could be listening to it without knowing what the title was, but that's what it is. I'm here every day. I'm here from Monday to Friday for about 10 minutes, and used to be 5 minutes, but then I had extra stuff. I have something to tell you, bit of advice, to help you create your self-marketing company. Now, my thing is I've built companies that market for themselves, do the marketing themselves. In other words, I don't have to do any selling. We don't employ salespeople, never have. Don't bother, because we have marketing systems set up that automatically create customers, good customers, targeted customers. And it's not as hard as you think. And you would be amazed how many are actually doing this. This is not some magical snake oil thing that I've just invented. It really works. Why would I tell you? Why not? It's good fun. I have loads of friends who ask me how I do it and little bits of advice for them. So I'm always giving advice over lunch, over whatever. So why not on a podcast? And Periscopes. By the way, if you've never checked out a Periscope, mine are at www.catch with a K, KATCH.me/marketing owners. There's no word for in the middle because it doesn't fit in. Go see that and you'll see some Periscopes. And that's, well, these are, they're not live, but you know what I mean. I'm recording them live. I only ever do one take, by the way. There's no script. They're ad-libbed. I know you're thinking, yeah. Thanks for the information on the no script. Obvious. Yeah, thank you. But on the Periscopes, that's really raw, straight up to camera, and you see how I have to deal with live comments come in the other end when I don't know what's going to happen. But that's for another story. So, what are we talking about today? It's never about you. And that includes me. In our business, we write letters to people, we send quotes, we have sales pages on our websites, or we have brochures. Now, if you go and read any of those, quite often they'll start with say like my business, my other business, Fire Protection Online. Let's say at Fire Protection Online, we are the UK's biggest blah, 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 blah. The customer does not care at this point, right? That is about you. They didn't want to know about you, not yet. They are looking for information about the services you provide. They don't want to know about you. There may be a time for telling them later on, but for now, they are looking for benefits. What you are, when you're talking about you, it's a feature. Now, benefits are, in other words, what's in it for them. So when they're looking, they're thinking, how does this help me? So when they come to my business, I'm going to talk about mine. So when they come to Fire Protection Online, they have a problem, or they need something. Their problem might be that they need information because someone has told them they need, for example, they need to get some fire marshals or to train up some fire marshals, and they're wondering what happens. We don't provide fire marshal training, but we do provide a lot of information about it and explain how to get it. We provide fire marshal clothing and vests and equipment and special kits and things like that, and megaphones, whatever they may need. But they have a problem. We will provide the solution, but we will put it in their terms. So instead of saying at Fire Protection Online, our things will refer to you, the reader, the one reader. We will say, for instance, you are probably looking for training information, and it's not easy to find, is it? And then they're thinking, do you Do you see how that is getting in the mind of the them? So I want you to look through your copy. Look through the last couple of quotations that were sent out. Look at your leaflets, your brochures, your catalogues, your website. Have a look through and see how much of it says, we do this, we that, we that. And the reason I say this is because I get things from people all the time. I get quotes, I get letters, I see websites, and quite often every darn paragraph starts with the word we. And it's the first thing that I notice because it's not good. If you see well-written sales copy on an extremely good advert, it doesn't refer to the company. It's pretty obvious who the company is. It's got a logo there. Okay. Now, once you've covered the benefits, so if anything appears to be written from your point of view, so for instance, we are the largest fire protection company. We are the UK's #1. We are the Virginia's we, etc. We are the you've come to the right place. You know, that kind of thing. Turn that around to word it from their point of view. There's always a way of rewording that sentence to put it from the user's point of view. Okay, so and it might be something like, you can trust in the fact that Fire Protection Online are the UK's biggest, that kind of thing. Word it from the customer's point of view. What appeals to them, not what you want to appeal to them. Does that make sense? But it applies to much, right? It will apply to everything, even in design. Generally, this is why inventors, by the way, are quite often bankrupt, because inventors invent things that they want to invent. They don't invent things that people actually want. Now, there's a catch-22, because if it isn't invented, how could anyone know they want it? That's a gamble. That's why I'm not an inventor. But when you come out with new products and new services, you can test them. There are prototypes, there are tests, all sorts. This is checking out what the customer wants, okay? Making something. So many of our suppliers just send us an email and say, hey, we've launched a new product. And we think to ourselves, and we're one of their biggest customers, if not their biggest customer. And I think to myself, we don't want to sell that. People won't use those. Why didn't you ask us? But when we ask, they think if they tell us, we'll go tell all their competitors. Oh, it's ridiculous. But so they have all sorts of excuses for not asking us. They just don't want to know what the customer, they don't want to do it for the customer. I recommend that you do. That's what I mean by it's not about you. It's never about you. Sorry to go on. Now, it is Thursday. As you know, on Thursdays, Drive Time Podcast. I likes me a podcast. That's why marketingforowners.com. If you go to marketingforowners.com/podcast, in the right-hand side, you'll see a sidebar and you'll see all the links. You can subscribe on iTunes. You can give a review and a rating. We have quite a few, by the way. You're in good company there. And I love reading them. And if I know who you are, I'll be able to reply. But iTunes doesn't actually tell us, by the way. When you do, it doesn't tell us. If you go to marketingforowners.com/free book, you get a prize. You can guess what it is for that. It's your choice of any from a list of about 70 brand new from Amazon or Book Depository, sent to you at our expense anywhere on the planet. Even the duck behind me thought that was good. So, podcast. Today, it is The Eventual Millionaire. This is by the wonderful Jaime Tardy. Jaime, spelled Jamie. Jaime is a lovely lady. She has, in actual fact, I guess I could look this up, but she has been podcasting forever. People such as John Lee Dumas of Entrepreneur on Fire, one of the most popular on the planet, started by being mentored by Jaime Tardy. She has been around a while, but she's brilliant. Now what she describes as an eventual millionaire, she interviews people who know they are going to be an eventual millionaire in their business. They are driven to succeed. or they may even be successful already, but still driven. She interviews the top people because she's been around for ages. She has the best guests. Oh, fantastic guests. She herself, it's not about her wanting to be an eventual millionaire, although she does assume that if she learns from the best, she will become one. Is she one now? You'll have to go check. So just go to, or you can go to her website, eventualmillionaire.com, but just go onto iTunes and search for Eventual Millionaire or Jaime Tardy. You'll find it. Or you can go to our site and find it in the notes. It'll be worth your time. It's a good podcast. I'll have another one for you tomorrow. Bye.